But Len and DJ brought up something that I want to ask you about while I was listening on the radio broadcast. Sure. And it was fine. You talked about on 9 days rest there, and that sparked this in my mind. He was talking about finding a sweet spot. Is 9 days too much there? I know you can't do anything about off days. Those are just built into the schedule there. But obviously with the rearranging that they did with Cease not being able to go to Toronto here, maybe that's like a too long of a rest. It's like weird to say that, especially for a guy that's coming off Tommy John and, didn't play in the shortened 2020 season. But I just wanted to get your thoughts on it because I think maybe that plays a factor. I mean, obviously we've seen the command slip in that game against the Yankees, but he was able to reel it back in, right? In those following innings. He never reeled it back in tonight.
No, he didn't really reel that back in. And Johnny, I don't know. I don't know what the plan is for Michael Kopech exactly. It feels like sometimes these teams make it up as they go along. Obviously, there had to be some rotation shuffling for Dylan Cease to appear in that game on Sunday. So you move the rotation around. You figure you buy Michael Kopech a couple extra days rest. I think Michael's a competitor, man. Like, I really do. There was a lot of questioning about Michael Kopech during the season that he took off in 2020 and the Tommy John. And it seems like he's really done a lot to right himself. You've seen him already come out and just get angry about getting taken out of ball games early.
Well, just look at any start that wasn't tonight or the Yankees game, right?
Yeah, I mean, I really think that he wants the governor taken off of the engine, so to speak here, and let him go full throttle. I think that 9 days rest is way too much for a ball club that needs Michael Kopech pitching and throwing ace shit right now. You're in your window. Like, take the fucking governor off. And if that's Tony's decision, well, that's wrong. If it's Ethan Katz's decision, that's wrong. If it's Rick Hahn's decision from a money standpoint, that's wrong. Whoever's got the limiter on him, you need him to fucking pitch right now, and you need him every 5 days. That's just my take on it.
The only thing I could retort back to that is obviously, we need him now because we thought we would be in a different position, but you do want to have his arm available throughout the duration of the season. So that's the only thing I would go. But when we're talking about this, I asked about the sweet spot because Len mentioned that, and I think that's a really good point. I think
6-7 days max.
Right. There's a nice little area in there if you can work around an off day or rearranging one or two guys to, like, they had to there, and you can get that occasional 6, occasional 7 if you're talking like all-star break, shit like that, right? But you probably wouldn't want to go past that because you kind of get out of a rhythm, right? You're a starting pitcher. That's what your whole routine's built on. It's a rhythm, right?
Mm-hmm. 100%. And starting pitchers especially, like, they live on routine.
Right.